Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Well, back at the beginning of the year, I said this was going to be a year of upgrades. And if you follow the channel, then you saw in the last video that I started building new enclosures for Pumpkin and my ball python Jerry. You might want to watch that before watching this video. So if you didn't see that, I'll put a link to it in the corner. And in today's video, I'm going to show you the completed enclosures and give you a tour of how I set them up, and we'll get the snakes moved in. So I'm really happy to be giving both Pumpkin and Jerry bigger and nicer spaces to live. Last week I had everything done except for adding the sliding glass doors, and now I have those done and have the whole thing set up and moved into the room. They both have the same water bowls, UVB lights, and deep heat projectors. I'm really happy with how the whole thing turned out. I spent quite a bit of time hiking around in the woods and found some really nice pieces of wood for their hides and for them to climb on. Pumpkin's going to be up here on the top, and this is 4 feet long, 2 feet deep, and almost 2 feet tall. There's hollow pieces of wood that cover the entire length of the enclosure, so Pumpkin has space to hide over the entire temperature gradient. I added quite a few isopods and springtails, but with Pumpkin I haven't put any plants. Pumpkin loves to burrow, and I've learned from past experience that he will just uproot and kill any plants in his enclosure. So I just tried to duplicate what might be found on the forest floor. Bioactive substrate, lots of leaf litter, and plenty of fallen wood. There's so much more room in this enclosure, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how Pumpkin's going to like climbing around on these branches. So let's put him in and see how he likes it. And now moving on to Jerry's enclosure. This one is 4 feet long, 2 feet deep, and 3 feet tall. I've set this one up very similar to Pumpkin's enclosure. There's some really nice hollow pieces of wood for a hide on the warm side and another one on the cool side, and plenty of room for him to climb. I've kept his same large water bowl and the same bioactive substrate with lots of leaf litter. I'll probably be adding some plants to this one at some point, but first I want to make sure Jerry likes these hides before I do that. They're quite a bit different from what he's used to, but it is quite a bit bigger than the 40-gallon tank that he's been living in. So we'll just have to see how he responds to this change in his environment. So let's get Jerry in and see what he thinks of it. It is quite a change for both of these snakes, and I hope they're going to be happy with it. I know I am. I think they look beautiful in here. And not only that, but now I can upgrade my garter snakes, Daryl and Carol, into Jerry's old 40-gallon. And Pumpkin's old enclosure is going to make a really nice home for Puff, the blind leopard gecko that I recently adopted. Those are both projects that you'll be able to see on the channel very soon. So if you haven't already, now would be a good time to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss those videos. I appreciate you watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I love hearing from you guys, so leave me a comment below and let me know what you think of these new enclosures. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.